Hey everyone, welcome to part 7 of Stabby Ant-Man. It's a Formicid Earth Elementalist of Rue, Violent 4. We're going to try to get our first rune today. We're in Swamp. This might not look exactly like Swamp, but we are technically in Swamp. Just we made a brief trip into an ice cave. And the character tile might not look much like an ant, so everything about this is confusing, and that's because in the last episode we killed Roxanne and we got a bunch of different spells that make me really like where this character is going. One of those is statue form. That's what we're in now. When we're in statue form, we've got 172 HP and 29 AC. That's really nice. Although, just to note, gotta be not careful but aware that we meld everything that's not our cloak or I think you can keep hats, I'm not sure. Shields as well. The point is we meld our gloves that have RC on it. So instead of having 2, which is good for Ice Cave, we only have 1. Other spells that we've got coming in the future potentially that I'm excited about are Iron Shot and Shatter. 2 high-level Earth spells that last time I played Earth Elementalist never managed to find. So that's exciting. Let's do Ice Cave and then we'll go back to Swamp. First question. Can you stab statues? I don't know. Let's find out. We gotta go... That will make me hit it. Yeah, this time. That's not a passable wall. That is rock. Can you not pass wall through ice walls? Oh, you can. But it's awake. Okay, never mind. We're not stabbing that guy then. Okay. We have LRD, which is really strong against statues. So we can just blow it up like this. Oh, never mind. We're waking the Ice Devils. For those guys, the Ice Devils, we want to have a short sword of a Elec because Venom's not going to do much. Although I also want to be in statue form. So let's dig a bit of a corridor here so we can fight one at a time. And we don't need it, but it's much safer to use the Staff of Wizardry before we statue form. Okay, there we go. We can fight these guys. Literally taking no damage. This is really nice. Have a look at it. The Ice Devil hits you, does no damage. Does no damage, does no damage, does no damage. Who needs a shield? All you need is 30 AC. Alright. Maybe it would be better just to blow the statue up like this. Yeah, that works. We're being teased by a teleport scroll there. Some sick Formicid loot. Oh, double. That's really not fair. Alright. So this version of the Ice Cave, so these 2 chambers has a whole bunch of Ice Devils. There are doors here that are going to have simulacras inside. And then at the end, it's a Necromancer or an Ice Fiend. You kind of always hope you get the Necromancer ending because it's much safer than the Ice Fiend. Ooh, the Harpy Simulacrum. These guys are scary because they're fast, but they have really bad magic resistance, so we get 80% chance to LRD them. Too easy. Okay. Stealth is paying off there. You would never want to step into melee range with one of these Hydras if you didn't have at least 1 point of RC. We have 2 when we're not in statue form, but these guys do so much damage. They can bite for up to 4 times, deal up to 39 extra cold damage. So much damage. You have to be so careful of Hydra Simulacrums. It's crazy. Alright, and Yeah, no, that's not it. I was going to say, to get to those, I thought we had to go around. We're sensing things in here, which usually means more ice statues. We've got one on each side. That's fine. We just LRD them again. Okay, it was a nice fiend, and it just... the noise that we made with all the LRD made it come out. Dear. Okay. So the best way to deal with this would probably be to cast Statue Form, because it gives us Torment resistance, but I think we don't have HP, we don't have mana for it. It's a level 6 spell, we've got 6 magic, so we could do that. I'm just thinking. The main issue is going to be, well, we kind of need to switch to our Staff of Wizardry. In that turn that we switch, we could get tormented. Also, if we fail it, or if this goes badly, we're not going to have any mana left to try to Apocalypse or Power Leap. It is really quite unfortunate. I don't really want to quaff magic, but I guess we can try to Statue Form, and then if it fails, we could magic, and then we could... then we could Apocalypse. What I think I'll do actually, because this might buy us a turn or two, is throw a throwing net. So we happen to have 0 throwing, but this is a trick the devs don't want you to know. So don't tell anyone I told you this. But your throwing nets will pretty much always hit fiends, even with 0 throwing. And then they can still torment you, do their bolts of cold when they're netted, but most of the time they'll just spend the turns trying to escape. So I hope this wasn't patched out today and we're going to die in a very embarrassing death. But the plan is to throw a throwing net to net it, then we'll step upright to be out of sight of it, and then we can try to Statue Form while we're not in vision. Okay, you see we caught it. So we're going to step here. Shutting the door doesn't do much because it just gets cancelled out by the turn that it opens opens it again. So switch to Wizardry. Become a statue, that's good. Go back to our short sword of Elec. And we'll just wait for it. Okay. So these guys have... well, we don't even have the mana for Petrify. But the point is it's not going to work. But we can go for the net trick again. So when a monster's netted, you can get stabs off on it. So let's net it. Okay, and now we stab it. Let's take this really slowly, just in case we need a... oh, yeah, magic and Apocalypse, that's right. Okay, never mind, we can't magic, I forgot. We sacrificed the ability to do potions. Uh-oh. That's okay. It means we can draw out power to heal, if need be. Yeah, Power Leap doesn't do much really. Okay, so we need to stab this. Maybe it probably would be better to be using the Dagger of Venom because we get more stab damage out of that and not worry about the Elec brand. I don't really want to switch now because as a statue, all our moves are slow. So even switching weapons would be slow. Come on. Okay, he's escaped. Let's throwing net him again. Okay, good. You can see here that he spent his turn then struggling rather than doing anything dangerous. Again, struggling. Come on. Come on. Where are our stabs? Okay, he's been blinded, so now we should get double stabs. Come on. Come on. He's blinded. I think we just keep hitting him. Okay, good. Got him. Alright. Thank you, Nets. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to switch to Wizardry first. There we go. Okay, the power of Nets, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear, I accidentally... oh, that's so unfortunate. I accidentally contaminated us there by miscasting statue form, and then we just got frail. Oh boy, that's not good. That's so unnecessary too. Just because I forgot to pull wizardry out. We're tilting. So what are we going to do about that? And we're still contaminated. Do we get again? You expend magical power to strengthen your wands. Okay, that one's irrelevant because we can't use wands. It's interesting actually that you can still get that mutation when you sacked evocations. That seems like a bit of an oversight. Okay, frail. I think that's probably... Okay, so what good mutations will we potentially... Oh, and scrolls take you longer to read. Is that a big deal? Yes and no. I mean, the only one that really... Fear matters, fog matters. You can't blink or teleport as a Formicid. Potentially silence might matter. Okay, I think we mutate out of this. It's mostly the frail though that I care about. And we're potentially losing clarity, which is good, but it's not... I don't know. It's not a huge deal. It is really valuable if you get shoals so you don't get mesmerized. But as far as just being confused goes, we have draw out power, which will always get rid of confusion. I don't know. I guess it's more valuable because we can't drink potions when we're threatened. So if we're exhausted and we get confused and we can't draw out power, we might be in trouble. I don't know. I'm willing to do it. Feeling lucky. Okay. Alright. So that actually just became better. So the first thing we got, your thinking seems confused, so we lost our clarity. We lost our magical essence. Your vision sharpens, you feel robust, you feel weaker. And then we got, your thoughts seem clearer, you feel insulated, you feel stronger. So this ended up better. Your spells are a little easier to cast, but a little less powerful. Is probably okay, especially if we're going towards Shatter. Because I was thinking before I started this that without our shield, I probably want to wear a heavier armor than I might otherwise. But that would really hurt our casting, especially if we were going towards statue form. But this helps. And then we still have clarity and we got our elect, so that's sick. Okay, so that worked out well. I was indeed feeling lucky. Okay. I think we got everything. Okay, so what do we win? Acquirement, that's good. A haste that we can't use, a broad axe. Let's try this ring mail. Maybe it's a +3 fire resistance. It's +3 cold resistance. Interesting. I think the fire is more valuable to have because we've already got cold resistance on our gloves. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we lose our body armor when we go to statue form anyway. Oh, actually, considering that, our armor doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, if we're going to be a statue form ant, I don't know why I'm even worrying about body armor at all. Never mind. Losing my mind. Your thoughts seem clearer. No, they don't. Alright, so back to Swamp. We're testing this out. If it's too difficult, we're going to go to Spider's Nest. I think it should be okay. That's not the monster I wanted. I wanted to get the leech. And back to our Dagger of Venom again. Only 50-50 chance to petrify alligators. No, that's not too bad, I guess. The reason that they're kind of scary is that not only do they hit quite hard, they're really fast through the water. So they could pose a bit of a threat to our budding Ant-Man. Petrify on a Hydra is only 32%. That's lower than I thought it would have been. What if we are carrying an Arbalest with +7 int? Oh, I know why it's lower, because we just lost power on our spells. Hang on. Right. Yeah, so our patch, well, it's still pretty high. I don't know. Maybe it was probably higher before. 6. Yeah. Alright, that's still okay. But 38% chance to petrify them isn't so good. Alright, we've got him. Our backup plan, if we don't petrify, is just going to be statue form. And then fight it. Which I don't know about that one. I don't really want to fight multiple of these guys. It's okay. I know exactly what I'm doing. Good. If you're trying to walk up to things to stab them, don't walk through the water. It makes you less stealthy. Insubstantial wisps. Can we even hurt those guys? Yeah, we can stab them all. Nice. Don't like this. Okay, we got lucky. We need to get the Hydra before it wakes back up. Good. And then these guys, the Swamp Drakes don't threaten us at all. Stealth is at 14. I think we just keep going. It's a +3 aptitude as well. It's not really costing us too much. Just go forever. Got him. I'm not really trusting our sneaking over water, which is why I'm going for the petrifies, even from full screen, before even seeing if we can sneak up. Seeing that we've dropped to 6 mana and the alligator hasn't been petrified, I think at this point we just say we probably won't get him, so we become a statue, and then we fight him with our 28 AC. Oh man, we lost 1 AC from that. So if you didn't know, with statue form, your spell power dictates how much AC you get out of it. So we had 29 before, and now that our spells are less powerful, we are at 28. Yeah, we can just fight you. Okay, I went for the grid play. There was no water between us. It worked. Okay. We can't even get in there at all because we're cut off by deep water. Oh yeah, also we have an acquirement scroll. I completely forgot about it. Let's see. You definitely can't passwall through trees. Pretty certain of that one. Yeah, didn't think so. So how do we get in there? We'd have to come up this stair. Alright. So we'll head down. But let's do... Before we do that, let's do the acquirement. So what do we want? Wait, we have 3 scrolls of acquirement? That's crazy. Also, just quickly checking our spell list. Sorry, our shopping list. Seeing if there's anything that we might want to spend gold on. Not really. A bunch of good potions, but there's no 2,000 gold items sitting in there. Wow, okay. Acquirement. What might be good? I think, well, we just checked we don't need gold. I don't think we really need book because we've already got our late game earth spells. We've been lucky enough. We don't need food. Weapon would probably is likely to give us a quick blade, which I don't know. I don't think this character really needs a quick blade. If anything, if we want to branch out for weapons, I'd say it would probably be towards long blades. Armor's always good. Well, we could go jewelry. Maybe, or staff. A staff of earth would be very valuable. It would boost the power of all our earth spells. I don't know. Let's go armor. Boys require armor. It's an embroidered scarf. I don't think we want that. Oh, maybe we do. Scarf of resistance. So that's really good. Well, we don't want it yet. It will be more important later. Because for the moment, while we're in wherever we are, swamp, we really value the R poison on our rat skin cloak. But later on, when we're more worried about fire and cold damage, this is really good. Especially because we lost a ring slot. And speaking of that, we probably should be wearing the +3 ring of protection rather than the RC ring. Okay, what other armor do we have? And I mean, we're being a statue form, so we lose our boots anyway. So maybe we just want to go... Let's mix it up. We'll try a jewelry. Okay. We got an artifact amulet. Let's ID it. We don't want to put that on. It could have Contam and Drain. Gourmand and RC. No. It's not as good as a +6 reflection. It's a bit disappointing. Do we go again? Greed. Or... I don't know. I'm thinking we could hold this. Because what else would we want? Some sort of long blade. Maybe we could hold it until we start training long blades, but we might never, so I don't know. Let's dare to dream. Let's go jewelry again. Or stuff. Nah, jewelry. Artifact ring. RC plus, EV plus 2, Dex plus 4. That's not bad. Let's see. So we got 7 evasion at the moment. If we put that on, gives us 3 evasion. Okay. So the Dex plus 4 is basically like 3 evasion. Is 3 evasion better than 3 AC? Maybe. If we are in statue form, it is. Yeah, I think maybe that's correct. Because if we go statue form, we'll have 25 AC, 21 EV. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, because we took our cloak off. That makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking it should be 28. So it's 28 and 22. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. Alright, on we go. The statue form makes us really hungry. Stay out of the water. We can't get to that guy without going across any. Gonna check this cloak. Oh, no, my bad, that one. Immunity to clouds. That's not bad in swamp if you don't have our poison, because it will protect you from the swamp dragon clouds. It's funnily enough. There's Nicola. Okay. Well, we have Aralek as a mutation, but we also get Aralek when we become a statue. Let's see. Petrify is going to do nothing to him. Do we just... I'm thinking we could just hit him with a venom dagger, but it's going to take so long to kill him. We're probably better off just apocalypsing. So, say something really edgy, although not actually say it because you don't want to get my YouTube channel banned. So just pretend that I say something really edgy here, and then we apocalypse. And it barely hurt him at all. Alright, this is a worry. Let's see. We've got an embroidered cloak. There's some chance that it's an R poison cloak. I guess we start fighting him. If we're really in trouble, we can read a Scroll of Silence. And when he can't cast spells, he's not really dangerous. Yeah, I think that's correct. When he blinks away like that, he's going to be ticking out to poison. But I'm still taking this slowly. Even with Aralek, he can still do a lot of damage. And he's as sick as possible, so maybe we just start hitting him with the short sword of Alek. He doesn't have Aralek himself, believe it or not. And actually, while he's over there, why don't we do some optimal crossbow shots? Come on. No, alright, got him. Finally ticked out to the poison. Okay, so we want to test out. He has glowing gloves and an embroidered cloak. I think there's almost no chance that the embroidered gloves or glowing gloves are better. +2 strength, no. Much prefer the artifact ones we have with RC plus and Dex +4. I think we found out Dex +4 is basically a point of evasion. So rather than being +2, we're getting +1 and +1. And this has RC rather than extra strength. Yeah, I think that's correct. Might matter in the future if we do find a Shadow Dragon scales. I don't know. We'll think about it then. And this cloak is... it was an R poison cloak, so I was right. That explains it. Okay. Is that better than a rat skin cloak? Not really. Or is it? Yeah, rat skin cloak gives us a point of RN as well. So yes, not as good. On we go. Oh wait, did he have an Elect Rapier? He has a Rapier of Elect. Okay, we want that. Yeah, okay, that's even better than the short sword of Elect that we've been using. If we want to brawl with things, a Rapier is a higher base damage weapon. And if you really want to get it to Mindale, which we could, but I don't think it matters too much, it's at 14. We swing at 0.7 with it, even though we only went to, well, we're at 10, I think, or maybe just slightly over if we're not drained. Cool, that's a good pickup. Ooh, Shambling Mangrove. They have a really good MR. They're resistant to poison. They hit pretty hard. So I think what we do is we brawl it with our rapier. And I was hoping that we could get away from the Spriggan Rider, but it doesn't look like it. If need be, we can throw down an Apocalypse. Okay, the Spriggan got paralyzed, that's helpful. Okay, good. Taking this slowly. Even if we don't want to Apocalypse here, we can still draw out power to heal. But I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. We should use the Venom against the regular Hornets though. They're susceptible to it. Alright, cool. What was that? Picked up a scroll or something. Magic mapping, okay. Fine. Cool way. Don't really have a way of killing insubstantial wisps. I guess being a statue and using a rapier works, maybe. I really hope we don't get the Lurnian Hydra. Because I petrified it in deep water, which was dumb. Because we weren't going to be able to walk over to stab it. My bad. Yeah. Let's see. Just checking our training. We're taking transmutations to 11. Okay. Okay. I guess we be a statue. And we go rapier. We can petrify these dudes. You can't petrify the wisps though. Okay, they can't really hurt us, but we can't really hurt them either. It's kind of a pathetic fight. Good. Okay. Hasn't been too bad so far. To be fair, we haven't seen too many hydras, or at least too many at once, but still. On to Swamp 3. We haven't seen any Thorn Hunters either. That might test us a bit more. Ooh, we're kind of getting swarmed. There we go. I was waiting for something to notice us. Well, let's just power leap away. It doesn't cost us any draining. I'm just trying to get away from fighting all of them and the Tyrant Leech at the one time. Note that Tyrant Leeches move slowly when you're on land, as long as you're not in water. So we can kind of... not really working. Let's just go back up. We'll deal with him on his own. For some reason the vampire mosquito didn't come. Alright, there we go, got him. Okay, that's fine now. That was a lot more difficult than it should have been. Here come the hydras. It's gonna speed over the water. That's no good. We could, yeah, power leap back to the stairs and go up. Maybe we'll get lucky. No, we didn't get lucky, and it got on top of us. That was dumb. Okay, let's be a statue. I know that it's blinded, but a blinded enemy still can hit you back. So I'd still rather be in statue form when we engage it. What do our spell levels look like? We've got 8. I think I'd rather save for Shatter than Iron Shot. Interesting. That might seem like a totally bizarre thing to say, because look at the failure levels on these spells. But the thing is, you can always quaff a Brilliance just to cast spells that you couldn't otherwise cast. And I guess Shatter is, in some ways, as a panic with Brilliance, is kind of like Apocalypse. Yeah, I'll wait. I can't see us wanting to Brilliance to Iron Shot something. I mean, I can see something like that. Maybe if we get stuck with learning. Yeah, okay. Let's just learn Iron Shot. Goes to B. We'll put it on D. Okay. Cool. So we have Iron Shot now. Actually, no, I'm going to put it on W. No, I'm not. E. Okay, there we go. I'm happy. I know for you guys that doesn't mean a lot what letters I put the spells on, but for me playing it matters a lot. What is it, this blink frog? How are these so resistant? It's only 51% chance, okay. Thought it would have been higher. You just fight these guys. Not that. Like that. Apparently we can't. There we go. Change my mind. It's too hard. We want to be a statue first. Again. And actually, a Venom Dagger is not too bad against Spriggan Riders. Yeah, cool. Because they have pretty low HP. They're relying somewhat on their evasion. So if you can get the poison on them, they will die. Okay. Oh, he became awake again. Never mind, we need to be a statue. Good, that's better. I don't know why we're still picking up needles. I haven't used a blowgun in a very long time. I've changed my mind. We're going in Spider's Nest next. It's useful there. Although, is it more useful than Poisonous Vapors? Probably not. It's okay. We'll keep it. We're not really struggling for item slots. Which is the upside again of sacking evocables. Too easy. We're just going armor forever. Yeah. Fighting, armor, dodging, and stealth will probably just train till the end of the game. Ghost Crab. Okay, we've got RN on our cloak. We can get another point of RN if we be a statue. Oh, it's a 51% chance to petrify that. I'm really surprised. Okay. I thought Ghost Crabs had more MR than that. Turns out they don't. Backslash minus for scrolls we don't know. Torment or vulnerability. Both of those are kind of useful. I'm just going to ID it. It's vulnerability. Okay. That lets us halve the magic resistance of an enemy if we need to try to petrify it. Okay, that's good. We didn't get Swamp Dragon scales. I don't know if we'd want them. It probably doesn't matter too much. I don't know. They are pretty good armor. But again, we seem to be becoming more and more statue form reliant. Oh, he woke up. Punished. We can just fight him as a statue. Having high MR against, high AC against Hydras gets rid of most of their damage because their whole thing is that they have lots of heads, but each head can hit for 18. So if you can deal with 18 damage attacks, they don't really hurt you. Swamp 4, please no learning. Okay, we want to be watching for you hear crashing sounds. Oh, okay, so we just got blocked. Alright, quick, get over there. Oh hey, we got Poisonous Vapors. I keep forgetting about that. That won't miss these guys either. Their evasion will not help them. Too much scary stuff coming. Okay. We definitely do not want the slime creatures to get bigger than that. Everyone is petrifying. Okay. Really quite frightened of those guys. We're going to statue form before we go down. And we probably want to use the rapier once it gets into melee range with us. Okay, good. It's only 4-headed Hydra, but I think it's still not worth it. It'll just be a statue. Hey, you got blinded. Thank you. There's our first Thorn Hunter. Here we go. Let's see. They have really high MR. Chances of petrifying it, 9%. Not gonna work. They are resistant to poison, so our poison dagger doesn't really help us. I think we just take this really slowly and we Rapier of Elec. Fight it. If we're gonna die, we're gonna need to apocalypse it. Let's take this real slow. Their melee damage is really high, 23 plus 27. And then Volley of Thorns does roughly 60 damage. I always forget exactly. Thorn Hunter. Yeah, a bit less, 56. So, yeah. Don't drop too low against these guys. Okay, our statue form's running out, but we got there. Got there. Okay, we gotta go back up. We gotta... That's great. So we just got Zot trapped. The Zot trap has just summoned shadow creatures, which is amazing. Luckily, this isn't as bad as it could have been, I guess. Damn it, devs. Why you gotta do this? So I think we power leap away. These guys aren't durably summoned, so if we just go upstairs and wait, they'll despawn. But man, if this had been a couple of Hydras like this when we're on 65 HP, or even another Thorn Hunter included in this mix, you could very easily have died there. That's what you get for not marking your trap tiles. Man, why? Zot traps in lair branches. Seems good. We're just trying to rely on our bonus damage from statue form to hit these guys. And I'm thinking, maybe we should... Oh my god. Maybe we should... We've got 4 enchant weapons. Maybe we should be using those on... Hey, maybe we should... Sorry, said that about 5 times. We can enchant our Rapier of Elec. The reason I've been holding it... Oh, what? The insubstantial whiffs and now it's randomly just going onto the Zot trap. We could have been banished then. Oh my god. Devs, why? Why devs? And I know it's fun and exciting, but some things are too fun and too exciting. Alright, so do we wait for a long blade, or do we just say a Rapier of Elec is a perfectly fine weapon to win the game with, especially with bonus damage of statue form? Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know. We lose all that sweet riposte damage, but no, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna enchant. The Elec Rapier. Cool. That lets us be stronger in brawling now. Oh, I did it again. Play with your heart. Got lost in the game. This is really scary. Several hydras running at us. What if we're a statue? I'm trying to see, are there any good choke points? We could stand here, maybe? One has been blinded. Okay, let's just start brawling. We can get the blinded one first? No, we can't. That's okay. We've got a +5 Elec Rapier, we can just fight. There's the Swamp Dragon Scales. I don't think we want it. I think we're happy being a statue. Okay, we're getting a bit overrun. Statue again. Steam Dragon? What? Oh, okay, it's the fire ending. Okay. Well, okay. We don't want to be a statue. When we're a statue, we have no RF. Unless we put on the Uncursed Ring of Fire. I think we just be careful not being in statue when there are fire dragons around. So when you're in a form that you have done on purpose, so if an enemy polymorphs you, it won't help. But say you cast spider form or dragon form, you get an end transformation ability, which we're going to do now. So we get our RF from our armor back. Now we can 35% on the fire dragon, that's no good. Maybe we dazzling spray him. Okay, so we blinded him. And then we can stab him while he's blinded. No, can't. We also don't really want to kill him over deep water because we do potentially want his fire dragon scales. So let's go again. Oh, I became a statue by accident. We lost our RF. Okay, never mind. Let's end that. I didn't mean to do that, actually. Whoops. I wanted to do dazzling spray. I think I shouldn't have dropped down mana this low. It's okay. We've still got draw out power. So we just fight him with our Elec Rapier. Rue blinded him for us. He keeps stumbling away from us. Here's a second fire dragon. Okay, I would like to Apocalypse here to take out both fire dragons, but we don't have 8 mana. I'm gonna hope that he just never sees us. He did. Okay, one has, one hasn't. We're gonna slowly walk away. Okay, never mind, they're both seen us. What do? We could go invis. Fire dragons can't see invis, and then we could we'd also get stabbing bonuses on them. We could quaff magic to get mana for Apocalypse. We could sort of waste time until we get 2 more magic points naturally and then Apocalypse. Or we could keep trying to Petrify, that's unlikely to work. I think we just... I was going to say, we waste time until we get 8 mana back, but our HP is dropping quite a lot. Okay, I think we magic, and then we Apocalypse. Okay, we've got one. The other one is slowed and nearly well, half dead. We fight him. We've still got, we've still got potions of heal wounds, but if we're threatened, we lose access to that. So I think what we should do is we should quaff a heal wounds now before we stop being able to drink potions. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, that's better. We've got 107 hit points now, and now we can fight. don't want to be in water because we will miss our attacks while we're in it. Okay, and now we've got a Hydra coming. We can go back to being a statue. Why hurt so much, Hydra? The good thing about this ending, the fire ending, is that tells us that we don't have learning. So that's good. I'm about 95% that's true. That the fire ending will never have the learning Hydra in it. Oh, got him. And you know what? I think this makes me want to put on the Scarf of Resistance, actually. Because that allows us to have RF, even in statue form. Yeah. Good call. So clever, Ultra. Thank you. So let's us have the RF, but also the bonus AC and all the bonus HP. Ooh, okay. That was really poor play on my part. We were so far away from it when it got petrified, and then by the time we got there, it just woke up again. Oh yeah, I also just remembered there's that portion of the level on Swamp 2, I think it was, that we never got to. Should check that out on the way out, if I remember. Okay, here's Fire Giant, Fire Dragon again. Never saw us. Oh, here we go. Can we get lucky with the Petrify? No. Never lucky. Come on. Okay, there goes our statue form. We could Apocalypse this. We got 2 points of RF like this, actually. I think that's okay. We'll start fighting. We're only 1 magic point away from Apocalypse. So if we're going to die, we'll hopefully not die for 1 more magic point of time. I'm checking it's not over deep water because I still want to get the scales. If it drops one, it didn't. Three fire dragons, no scales. Feels kind of bad. That's okay. Been getting pretty lucky with the petrifiers on the hydras though. I can't complain too much. Have not seen a ghost crab yet, which is interesting. You very often see those guys in here. More int. We want to eventually cast Shatter, so the more int the better. I noticed that even without wizardry now, our statue forms drop to 10% and yellow. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we can fight all this stuff. One shot that tyrant leech. Molten gargoyles, you cannot petrify. Is that true? Surely you can't petrify gargoyles. It's just saying he resists, but I feel like it should say he's unaffected. Weird. They're also resistant to elect, so we should be... Why didn't I know that spell? What have I done? There we go. We should be using LID on him. I always think LRD is level 4, but it's 5. I was trying to cast it there when we only had 4 mana. There's a fire crab. I knew they'd be in here somewhere. Okay, I like how the auto explore won't take us into the flames. You want this rune, you say? Well, I'm sorry, there is fire. Bad luck. Scroll of summoning, and there's our first rune. Alright, so that's it for this episode. In the next one, we'll be going into Spider to try to get our second rune. See you then.